Paul. Ask me why I'm happy.
Why are you happy?
We're in Devon. I love Devon. It's like my second home. We are on our way to Braunton.
Isn't France your second home?
Okay, Devon and France. Children.
Remy, get my slippers. No, get my slippers. Remy, get my slippers. Okay, so we're going to go to Croyd Beach, which we've been recommended, and actually googling online looks like it's really good for surf. So we've hired a couple of surfboards at Lob Field campsite, and we've taken up all the carpet in order to get a couple of surfboards in the back, which I've done my best to knock as much sand off as possible. But yeah, James is eager to give surfing another go. I've watched some more YouTube videos and want to see if I can beat him at standing up, because yesterday he managed to stand up and I didn't. Let's see how we get on today. Okay, so we've just driven down to Croyd Beach, and as we were doing so, there was another motorhome coming towards us, and he was, I don't know, on it. Very, very focused, very, very kind of driving. It was a 40 mile an hour limit, so I'm not sure if he was doing 40. I think he was doing a bit faster than that, to be honest. I was probably doing less than 40 because I saw him coming, but we hit wing mirrors, and you may remember from one of my videos installing this, which is back in my hand, but it did, let's see what impact a 40 mile an hour, or at least kind of, so if two cars going 30 miles an hour would be a 60 mile an hour impact. So this is the state of my wing mirror. So let's see whether or not we can push this all back together. So that seems to clip. No broken glass, and that's all looking good and fine. So this did its job. It did, however, fall off, and you can see there's a small crack in it, so it's really taken the brunt. I suppose the real question is whether or not I can get it back on, because we've got a lot of driving to do around Cornwall and Devon still. So yeah, see if I can put it back on. Okay, it slid back on nicely, partly because it's stretched, but also I think that crack there, you never know, that could be terminal. There's a chance we might lose it, but I'm going to put it back on for now and see how we get on. I reckon that I would have definitely lost glass in that if we hadn't had it on, so 120 quid or whatever, definitely worth saving the 300-400 quid to replace a wing mirror, particularly on holiday. Kids, should we go surfing?
Yeah!
So Els, what did you make of bodyboarding?
Really fun.
Yeah? Really enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I've gone full Boris Johnson with my hair, I apologise, so just ignore that. We've come to the Manor House Inn. And we've rather subtly parked. There is enough space for someone to get in and out. I'm just going to try and grab, I don't know, maybe some chips and a beer after rather unsuccessful surfing. from my point of view. James, you managed to stand up a bit, didn't you?
Yeah, for like 2 seconds. I did quite well on my knees.
Yeah, I did well on your knees. Good. So yeah, we're just going to have a bite to eat. Did you want to say something?
No.
How was your bodyboarding?
Good.
Yeah.
She did really well.
You
I
enjoyed
did some gliding.
it? Definitely did quite a bit of gliding. Cool.
Why don't we have seatbelts?
That's a very, very good question, but it is now documented on video that you ask this every single time we get on a bus. So you can never ask it again.
She will.
So we're in Squires. Seems like a very nice restaurant. What have we got, James?
Chocolate milkshake.
Chocolate milkshake. Ella, what have we got?
Strawberry milkshake.
Strawberry milkshake. Jen, what have we got?
Pickle.
Pickle. And what's Daddy got?
A pickled egg.
I have never tried a pickled egg. Let's give it a go. What did you think of your first pickled egg experience?
Why bother? Just hard boil an egg.
Right, Ella, what did you think of the pickled egg? No, just what's your opinion on pickled eggs?
Not good.
Not good. Alright, James?
Amazing.
Amazing.
Legendary.
I thought it was alright. I think we need a big jar of pickled eggs at home.
Yeah, we do.
Today we're spending a day around Braunton. So far we've cycled into town, we've bought some yummies, found a really nice bakery, going to go pick up something for lunch, picked up some meat for the barbecue, and this is a first for us. We bought something on Amazon whilst motorhoming and we're going to go and pick it up, but it's a bit of a mission to actually find the shop. So I've been told if I go up here, go across a field, over a stile, and then try and find a garage, that's what I'm looking for. Fingers crossed. True to her word, it is a field. Off we go. So we have left Lob Fields in Braunton. As a site, what did you reckon, Paul?
I thought it was lovely. So I'd go back. I thought it was a really good location. Braunton and Salton Sands as a beach is stunning.
You had Croyd Beach as well.
Croyd Beach was beautiful as well. Both of them really good for surfing. Lots of sand, like real sand, not like pretty stony sand. Pretty good parking options for a big 7.5 metre van, both of those.
Yeah, I'm going to chip in there. First time that we've done a kind of drive to a beach from the van, and it works so well because you could kind of come off the beach and have a shower. And that was just really nice to leave the beach feeling fresh and not so sandy. It does mean that when you get to the campsite you've got to do a bit of cleaning up and stuff, but that's not too bad. It was nice and fresh.
We took the carpet out, so we hired a couple of surfboards at Lob Field because it's by far and away cheaper than anywhere else. So Salton Sands, you can rent a surfboard for 3 hours for £17. We rented a surfboard for £8 at Lob Fields,
And they were so flexible.
that was officially for 4 hours, but they said, you know, it's not particularly tracked, and yeah, so we actually had them for about 5 or 6 hours.
Also, a nice touch about Lob Field is that every day they have a different food van come to the site. The inconvenient bit was that it was opposite our van, so the potential for food envy was high, but that didn't stop us getting a Thai takeaway, which was quite yummy.
Yeah, Thai takeaway was nice.
Made a break from barbecues.
Then 2 nights ago they had wood-fired pizzas, which was good, but we didn't have those. And then last night I think it was just a burger van. But yeah, really impressive site, really open, really well. So just a pretty basic like shower tray and a hose pipe. But
Nice touch.
clearly very useful for most of their guests who had mucky, sandy, salty wetsuits. So that was really good.
I'd seen some bad reviews on TripAdvisor. So people had some run-ins with the owners and things like that. Didn't see any of that. The owners seemed perfectly nice. I can only imagine that these people were just, you know, a bit rubbish. And it was the people giving the review rather than the owners. But no, lovely site. James, do you have got anything to add?
I really like the site. They had a really nice park.
Ah, the park. It was a nice park. Right.
What about Braunton?
Braunton was fun. I would have liked better weather. Weather. But Braunton itself is very pretty. Lots of nice little shops, butchers, bakers.
Lots of surf shops.
Good for mooching around. So yeah, all in all, a nice spot.
And the best pasty.
And oh yeah, you had your Thai pasty. Thai veggie pasty. I clearly chose the wrong thing.
Where was that from? Do you remember?
No.
The pasty shop.
The pasty shop. You'll see it.
Greg's.
It was a posh, yeah, it was posh Greg's. The Tory Greg's.
So where are we off to now?
We are off. What are we going to say? We're going to leave that as a surprise.
Okay, well we're off down the Atlantic Highway.
We're on the Atlantic Highway, heading southwest.
So join us next time to find out where we end up.
If you like this video, please do like and subscribe, as it helps the channel.
See you on the next one.